I still remember the first time I laid eyes on SCP-006, the small spring, nestled in the desolate landscape. It looked so ordinary, yet it held secrets that could change everything. There's a chemical factory nearby, all smoke and mirrors to keep prying eyes away. We were told it was just mineral water, nothing special, but that's where the deception lay. I was just a researcher, a cog in the machine, when I got my assignment. The air around the spring felt different, charged with an energy that made my skin crawl. I put on the modified Class 6 B and C suit, feeling the weight of it around me. The briefing was intense, focusing on procedures and the importance of secrecy. We were told to believe that the substance was toxic, that contact could mean serious consequences. But I knew the truth, or at least part of it. The liquid had miraculous properties. They told us it could regenerate DNA, repair tissue, and boost our immune systems. I couldn't help but wonder what it could do for humanity. The thought of eradicating disease, enhancing human life. It was intoxicating. Before any of us got near the spring, we had to be submerged in a pool of water to check for leaks in our suits. I'll never forget the tension in the air as we waited, hearts racing, eyes fixed on the surface. Any air bubbles meant we were compromised. It felt like we were standing on the edge of a precipice, ready to dive into the unknown. Once we were cleared, I stood before SCP-006, its water glimmering under the sun. I could feel the pull of it, the promise of what lay within. But I had to remind myself of the protocols, the consequences of contact. We were not here to indulge our curiosity, but to study, to observe, to contain. The first samples were taken carefully, under extreme surveillance. 3 O5-level personnel were present, eyes sharp, ready for any slip. The moment the liquid touched the quad sealant container, a thrill shot through me. This was history in the making. But then came the unsettling thought. What if someone were to drink it? What would happen? I had seen the effects in animals. Hostile bacteria obliterated in an instant. But humans, we were different. We carried the weight of our choices, the burden of our desires. That's when I realized the danger. The power of SCP-006 was not just in its healing properties, but in the temptation it offered. Would someone risk everything for the chance at immortality or enhanced life? I couldn't shake the feeling that one day someone would, and that day, I knew, would bring chaos. If the knowledge of SCP-006 leaked out, the world would come crashing down. The Foundation couldn't let that happen. As I watched the liquid swirl in the container, I felt a chill run down my spine. I had to remind myself to stay focused, to follow the rules. I was part of something bigger, a guardian of secrets that could reshape the future. But deep down, I wondered if I was prepared for the consequences of wielding such power. In the end, SCP-006 was just a spring, a small glimmer of potential. But potential can be a dangerous thing, especially when it lies in the hands of those who seek to exploit it. I took a breath, steeling myself for what lay ahead, knowing that the true test was just beginning.